say I'm not streaming. That's weird. That is incredibly weird. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, there it goes. Okay. That was weird. Awesome, I forgot something else real quick. One of these, but it's fine. Get them all chipped away. It's up and running. Hello, Internet! Doing up your arsenal tonight, or starting up your arsenal tonight. Around 16 by 9, because we're actually on my old PS3 that does PS2 emulation. Or that did PS2 emulation before they took it out for the upgraded PS3 model. But I also have, that's mainly for PS3 stuff now. More or less, my old PS3 is just a giant PS2. That I thought, I didn't need any more since I could do PS2 emulation on my PC, but nope. Ratchet & Clank says nope. So, at some point, I have to figure out how to get everything hooked back up, because I unplugged my, my 360 for this. I have it sitting up on the shelf, where my old PS3 was at the moment. Since, kinda need this for like a month or so, or however long it's gonna take me to beat this Undeadlocked. Thankfully, whenever I want to do the future trilogy and everything beyond that, that's all PS3 going forward. I ain't gotta mess with shit for that. Yeah, I also wanted to show off, this is the same save file you saw on when I was doing emulation. And as you can see, yeah, I have a stupid amount of bolts. Challenge mode multiplier makes getting bolts super easy. Now the only downside is I can't hear the game very well, because it is through a set of headphones. And at a low enough volume that it doesn't pick up on my mic, so... Oh well.
Ha-ha! My Blargian Snagglebeast devours your mutant swamp fly. Oh yeah, I bet you didn't see that one coming. Hey, what are you doing?
Check and mate.
What? That's cheating!
On the contrary, the rules clearly state that the Blargian Snagglebeast has an allergic reaction to swamp flies that last 2 turns. Ooh, it is on again.
Put on subtitles.
Your luck is extraordinary, sir. But do you lose as gracefully as you will?
I would not know, Maximilian. I never lose.
There is a first time for everything. Agent Clank! You missed! So much for the famous secret agent.
Shocking. Bring the car around, Jeeves, and mind the ejector seat this time.
Stay tuned for more Secret Agent Clank.
That was terrific.
Yeah, great. Change the channel.
But the man said to stay tuned.
We continue our live coverage from Veldin. Just hours ago, the planet was attacked without warning by a terrifying alien race known as the Tyrannoids. Officials believe that an evil robotic supervillain known as Dr. Nefarious is the mastermind behind the Tyrannoid attack. As you can see, the Galactic Rangers are putting up a valiant fight, but they are no match for these tentacle-eyed terrors. Indeed, this backwater planet may be completely destroyed in a matter of hours. Darla Gratch, Channel 64 News.
Oh, the last 23 minutes,
Home.
the old PS3 does perfect PS2 emulation, as far as I remember.
Oh no, not the gravimetric warp drive.
So it'll last more than 23 minutes. It'll last the entire stream unless my PS3 just craps out, which, but it.
The one you built from bloggy and scrap metal?
Coming?
We are doomed.
You were saying?
I stand corrected.
I just hope we're not too late.
Oh. Oh, I forgot Up Your Arsenal got run.
Hello.
Hello.
Also, if you'll set up the Discord stream, that would be appreciated, if you can. I don't know if you can.
Well, we'll find out.
Probably not.
I think you can get OBS more or less. Get the OBS window. That's about the best I can do.
The only question is, do I get the sound from the game too or not? Because otherwise it's kind of useless.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Solana Galaxy.
I was about to say, you hearing anything?
No.
Okay.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, I have no other means, because I can't share the capture device, because OBS hijacks it.
The only other thing I could think of is, since you are playing on the native hardware, maybe side stream? Like, I don't know what all you've got running, so that's a big question mark.
Yeah. I'd have to get a second instance of OBS up and running.
Which, actually, at that point, that might not work as well.
Yeah.
Unless you just... Huh. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. That might not work. Because now that I'm thinking about it, you said OBS hijacks the capture card.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning a second instance couldn't connect to it. Because it would be like how mine does.
Probably. I have never tried that. I don't know if I want to.
I think the first instance would be the only one to capture it, so the only thing you could do is maybe fork the audio through it, and then you'd still have to capture like the stream from OBS. You'd have to open that in like a window projector or something where you could do that even.
Yeah. Granted, OBS, when it hijacks the capture device, that's also the audio.
Yeah, but for some weird reason, audio usually works pretty decent for some things. It's the video that's the fun.
Let me guess. Somebody is me.
So yeah, that probably wouldn't work.
Try using the nitro launcher against
Well.
that vehicle.
And as you can see, the game is running like 12 times better than it is on emulation.
Also, I had to
Hold triangle and select
actually
the
look
icon
up the
with
time
left analog
when I made
stick.
that reference in chat.
Oh.
Hold L1 to
Yeah.
precisely target your weapon.
22:44 was the time for it.
That doesn't surprise me. Knowing what I know of, I think it's technically Going Commando. It's either Going Commando or the original. I'm sure there's something just as stupid.
I mean, granted, it was a New Game Plus run too, so that did kind of accelerate it.
Oh, I'm sure it
Because
is.
I would have to say New Game probably is slower by a decent margin.
Definitely so, depending on what that New Game Plus gives you.
Well, a typical New Game Plus, you can pretty much end with whatever and just start from there. I
mean,
don't
you
know if Ratchet and Clank's any different or not, so at that point I would have to think it would probably be near max everything.
Well, you did see the file I showed off at the start of the stream, right?
No.
Oh, okay. That was a New Game 4 file, because New Game stack in this. I had on the save file display max bolts. I think I can show it here real quick. Granted, I have more bolts than that.
Huh.
And that is every weapon maxed out. That's why I say it depends, because, like, well, you could max out every weapon for a New Game Plus file, but, I don't know, you may only max out some things. Like, whatever you have at the end of the game is whatever you carry over, so... That just depends on what you need.
Well, to put it in perspective, looking at this, you're looking at like a 51, 52 kind of time frame for top scores for any percent.
Makes sense.
The category that he did actually, which was the no quit exploit.
What's the situation?
Yeah, that the time he got actually is right there around that. And then a base New Game
Got a planet to save.
is actually about half that time. Clocking in around 13, 14 kind of deal. So yeah, I would assume oh, okay.
Stay frosty, people. The Noids could be hiding anywhere.
So that's actually interesting. The no quit exploit, it actually says from a fresh New Game Plus file. Whereas the New Game Plus one, basically you can do any kind of a bolt count as long as it doesn't go outside of the regular range.
Okay.
That's a odd difference there.
They probably don't want you like to have like a stupid amount of bolts, which, you know, as I clearly demonstrated, you can have a stupid amount of bolts if you want. I have no reason to have that many bolts, but I do. Granted, the reason I say that is because every weapon can go and level up 8 times in New Game Plus. I believe it's New Game Plus that you unlock the last, like, 3 levels. Because you go to 5, I think, in regular. And I think you go to 8 in New Game Plus.
The doors have opened. Look out!
Also, being in New Game Plus means you can have, like, access to, you know, all this, all these. All that carries over.
Oh,
You will have
gosh.
probably done all these. The skins do nothing. The cheats actually... I think most of them are heroes, but some of them could be probably helpful, but they probably don't utilize them at all. Also, somehow, playing on original hardware, I am somehow playing better than I did on the other two. Might be the fact that I'm
mean-
not dealing with lag.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Bear in mind, I have not taken a hit. Granted, first world.
To strafe, hold down L2.
Oh, nope, I took a hit there.
Still, I mean,
Destroy that vehicle.
Oh, you're still kicking. Oh, I took a hit, but then I got to level up, so it's null and void now.
Sir, we have a transmission from the president.
How are things on the front lines, soldier? Is that secret agent Clank?
Greetings, sir. We are here to help.
Well, this is an honor, and I see you brought your chauffeur along.
What? No. Hold on a second, sir.
Agent Clank, we must stop Dr. Nefarious.
I love how this universe is just like, you play a hero on TV, then you must be a hero in real life.
Report on that man.
Right? That's how that works?
Take a
I
look.
mean, that's how that works.
On tonight's episode of Nature's Mysteries, we examine the Florana tree beast. Deep in the dense growth of Florana's Jambu forest lives a mysterious creature. Or maybe he doesn't. It's one of nature's mysteries.
I seen him run right through our camping site. He was buck naked, screaming and holding a banana. Or maybe it weren't a banana. It could be.
One of nature's mysteries. Legend tells that this
I gave you 3 guesses on who this dipshit is.
the greatest superheroes who ever lived. Shamed by his recent
Because it could
I mean-
be. It could be anyone.
One of nature's
It could be,
mysteries. Tune in
but it's not.
to find out the
Eh.
We need you to
But you're
find
right,
this
it could
man.
be.
The fate of the
Yeah.
galaxy may depend on it.
Are you sure this is the guy you're looking for, Mr. President? Yeah, he seems like kind of a...
Well, I haven't heard back from one place, but I did get back from the call center job
We've got.
today.
You boys won't let me down.
And
You can count on
They
us,
offered
sir.
me to work in a different department of the call center. It starts earlier, but it's the same price and the same hours. Or same money and the same hours. I don't know why they called me out of the blue on this. And then also didn't act like I sent them a speed test for my internet, which I did.
paperwork, lost, shuffled. Did I hit most of the answers there?
No, because they didn't give an answer to start
Throw
with.
your whip, hold R1 and press circle.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Your controller can be configured with multiple button maps, including a map that plays...
Also, this is the first game in the series that did the smart move of multiple weapon wheels. Also, we have a melee weapon. Or an extra melee weapon. With, like, stupid long range.
The jackpot crate multiplies all bolts and experience gained for a limited time.
And that is why I burned all the ammo for my whip. I wanted to take advantage of that multiplier. Yeah, you see how the multiplier works. Now for challenge mode, take that. That guy did not die. That guy is still not dead, sir! Also, I'm dead. Take that same multiplier and have it be multiplied every time I kill someone, and don't take a hit. That is how you have a stupid amount of bolts, is you just do a perfect run in the game. Or you just stay in one area and just, like, kill everything.
I mean, that makes sense.
Because I believe the multiplier does not reset in the arena, so... Just do that forever, and oh look, you have all the bolts, you can afford everything. Also, it's one of the few games I think that starts you just with the thruster pack and the helicopter pack. Just like, hey, here's your movement tech.
To perform a long jump,
We're not gonna limit you off the
press
bat.
R1 and X at the same time.
We'll make up for that in Deadlock by going, hey, we're gonna take away Clank from you the entire game. Here's a Ratchet and Clank game where you don't have Clank the entire time. Also, we hope you like arena challenges, because that's the entire game as well.
You can climb a ladder by jumping onto it and pressing X until you reach the top.
Like, literally, that is the entire game. It is a bit ridiculous.
Sounds like it.
But it is the first Ratchet and Clank game with multiplayer, I believe. I think.
Inferno mode. Your armor and wrench attack have been greatly increased for a limited time.
Also, now I have super armor and, like, double wrenches that are on fire. Which means I just one-shot everything.
To jump between walls, jump, then press X in midair while next to
Honestly, I feel like Up for Arsenal is probably the first game in this series that went, hey, what if we went buck wild with stuff? Also, I feel like my combo's faster. Yeah, that's faster. Jesus. That might be the lag, but...
It might not also.
yeah. Also, I didn't look for where I was supposed to go!
Welp.
Also, sir.
Your weapon has upgraded. Weapons upgrade automatically when they're used frequently.
Also, I am taking a lot of damage from attacks, which worries me. I probably should not be three-shotted in this game, but I kinda am. Ah, shit. I cockeyed on the... Oh. I completely missed the zip line. There's my problem.
I mean, that would help. Slightly. Maybe.
Also, it's feeling like this game is not being stingy with the ammo for me. It's just like, ah, hey, we're gonna give you all the ammo you could want if you need it. Oh. I didn't mean to fall down. Fucking piece of shit. Also, by the way, there's just a max ammo button in the shop. We're not gonna make you buy ammo individually. It's just like, oh hey, do you want all your ammo? Here's all your ammo. Oh, I was watching the Ocarina of Time run before I started.
The Zooter. Because I do kind of like Spike's naming convention for that one. It fits.
Yep. Although I will miss out on Half-Life Alyx, at least watching it and not having the stream. But at the same time, because they met the goal for that.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those I feel like I'd probably rather come back and watch later anyhow.
I think that's unfortunately me for the entirety of SVDQ, because I keep going to sleep in the middle of the day. Meaning I miss all of the, like, a lot of the afternoon runs.
Ratchet, we have company.
Where?
Behind you.
Where?
Behind you.
Very funny. You having a good time?
You trespass on sacred ground. Now you walk path of death.
But, sir.
Path of death.
Ah, not enough for special gun. That's easy. Oh no, that's Prince. Never mind. Ow.
To center the camera, tap L1.
This time that just enough. Also, don't ask me how I avoided that entire pattern. I do not have that memorized.
Not be.
I just walked right through it. I'm just like, it's fine. I got the timing on this.
Death. Now, tell us what you know about Dr. Nefarious.
Huh?
Dr. Nefarious! They say you're the only man to ever beat him.
Huh?
Jeez. This guy's even dumber than...
Captain Quark?
Yeah. Captain... Woo! That's it, Quark. You've had this coming for a long time.
Hey, do you like it when we beat the shit out of the Quark in the first game? Let's beat the shit out of him again.
I mean, that sounds fair.
So, Quark has completely lost his mind. Now what?
Just keep the mask on. He thinks you are his new leader.
Great.
Incoming call.
This is Captain Sasha of the Starship Phoenix. The President has asked me to assist you.
Hi.
I see you have located Captain
Am I asking the
Quark.
question I kind of had when the Shadow X11
Well,
listing went up.
thinks he's a monkey.
So we had brand new listings for Soto Saber Volume 4, or set of that, and then Shoto X11, which is a new set of their Shoto series, which is older stuff. And for some reason, the Ami listing says Rider Man and X8 on it. Which, A, they can't know that they cannot have that information because they're probably pulling it off the Ami listing. Or not the Ami listing, the Amazon Japan listing. And I'm sure the Amazon listing does not list anything specific.
Look at that, Clank. This ship is amazing.
And B, we'll find out. I don't know when.
Phoenix, gentlemen.
I don't think they know
Impressive,
when.
isn't she? The Phoenix is the pride of the galactic fleet. She's equipped with the latest
Whenever they decide to
technology,
take a break from covering Soto Saber, since
auto vendors for
we're
armored
getting our
weapons,
first reveal
virtual firing range,
Saturday.
Starfighter upgrade system, even a Gadgetron VG9000 game system.
I don't know how much of Volume 1 we're getting revealed Saturday,
With a Mavix Fireball Pro controller, VR headset, and a
besides
CRT dance
Saber
pad.
himself in his base form.
Will you marry me?
Well, you've obviously had an exhausting trip. Why don't you stop by your quarters? We prepared a custom living area for Quark, so he won't get in your way. Come meet me on the bridge when you're ready.
To view the world map, press select or R3.
Also, depending on
Hold
when you
circle to charge up the shock blaster for a more powerful attack.
when you upgrade weapons, you can skip the cutscene.
Ah.
Also, ship parts are now not its own currency, they're just bolts. And this is more or less your hub for the game.
This is our
Also, by the way, I just got a discount for having I think like a Ratchet and Clank 1 save file.
Oh, wow.
I assume it's 1, I'm not sure. Let's get that. Now.
This is our
onboard Gadgetron armor vendor. We'll notify you whenever a new suit of armor is available for purchase.
I will take a new suit of armor. Considering how much damage I'm taking, I probably should upgrade armor.
This is the Phoenix VR deck. Here you can train in
And there's a bunch of challenges to do. Get bolts in.
Welcome to the Phoenix Trophy Room. Whenever a crew member is awarded a Medal of Honor, it is displayed here.
I do not remember what's supposed to be in here. It's one of those cases of just like, I'm sure I have it maxed out in my original
These are
save
your
file.
quarters. I set up the VG9000 to play vid comic discs.
How do you think he got like this?
Well, the life of an intergalactic superhero can be very stressful.
Yeah. Anyway, you're telling me this nutcase is our only hope for stopping Nefarious? We're hosed.
This is the VG9000 game system. If you have a vid comic, you could play it here.
More or less, would you like to play a side-scrolling minigame with work? That's your vid comics.
Great.
Ah.
Bridge.
I think we're required to do...
It could be worse.
Yeah. Also, you have to do this every time you want to go to the bridge.
Interrupt these messages. You
I don't know why the bridge needs this little load zone, but it needs it, apparently. Because it's just this one room.
Losing the signal. Try boosting the power.
Isn't that the president?
They came out of nowhere. Tyrannoid invasion force. Presidential compound has been breached. Cannot hold out much longer here.
Mr. President. Dad! Are you there?
Dad?
Robotic citizens of the Solana Galaxy, the hour of your liberation is at hand! Too long have we robots suffered under the bigotry, the stupidity, the squishiness and foul stench of organic life forms. Soon, all robots will bask in the liberty and equality of my benevolent, iron-fisted rule. And as for you filthy organic life forms, you can look forward to being disintegrated. That's all for now.
Unfortunately, through Nefarious's later appearances, we have dropped his butler.
Prepare the dropship for planetary assault. We're going in.
We'll see you on Arcadia.
To view your current missions, select the missions menu from the pause screen.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Or, oh my god. I can't get the timing of it.
Well.
Glad you made it, sir! The presidential compound is on the other side of the city! Keep your head down! The Tyrannoids are crawling all over the place!
Also, remember right, this is more or less the vacuum cannon from the first game. That's a fairly standard blaster. That's a poison bomb gun. I don't remember what this is. Since I have this charged up. Level up. I can actually charge it. Do extra damage.
Tap triangle to cycle through the last 3 weapons you have equipped.
I don't want to actually mash out the laser whip, since every swing is an ammo. Pretty much, the Zodiac might have saw the energy sword from Halo and went, we want that, but different, so here's a whip.
I mean, that makes sense.
Because this also does fire damage. I forgot it also changes the armor.
Nice shooting, sir. A second wave of Terranoids just landed. They're attacking the compound from the other side. We could sure use your help.
You got it.
Follow me to the dropship.
And also, it's so pop Discord, slowly watching someone's like, wait, what are we talking about with Shadow X? What? Oh. I think it's a mislisting, because I doubt it's... If it is legitimately Rider-Man and X8, I will be honestly surprised, because I doubt it would be. Also, being able to skip these segments of the speedrun is probably a blessing. Because these are all more or less mini missions, where you just have to just kill enemies. A couple
Now,
of them.
I think some of those actually still have to be done.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Also, some of these are turret segments. Thankfully, the AI is fairly competent and can actually kill things while you're busy doing other stuff. Closer to those.
Area secured. Nice work.
Also, you still get your down smash.
Sarge, cover those Rangers. If we lose the whole squad, it's all over. Incoming!
I'm just gonna pick these up first. Hi. I also think your teammates are invincible for the most part, so... I think. I don't remember. Let's say, sir, I'm gonna need you to stop right there.
Thanks, Sarge. You saved our cans.
Also, free ammo refills every time.
Nice.
The sauces are just icing on the cake.
And here's the turret segment. Also, turret has his own health bar, so you don't have to worry about your health in this moment.
This is the last wave, Sarge. Don't give those pus buckets an inch.
Now your dog is being mad at you.
Nice shooting, Sarge. We can take it from here. Protect the repair crew. We need that turret back online.
Oh, I did catch the Yakuza speedrun that was today.
I did not.
Pretty good.
This weapon upgrade features a lock-on mod.
And hearing that, like,
Enemies,
a lot of the Yakuzas are very different in terms of their speedruns is kind of interesting that they can be that diverse in strategy.
Yeah, I can see that, actually.
Especially since it's like all of them are kind of similar outside of the newest one to come out. Also, hey, I get a shotgun that I don't think will cause people epilepsy.
Maybe.
Well, this one doesn't have like the brief flashes on screen every time I pull the trigger.
Keep it up. The repairs are almost finished.
Which is why I stopped using that gun during Going Commando, because I was like, this is probably causing them epilepsy. Like, cause someone to see here. I'm gonna stop using it. Oh my god, we're still not done with this.
We need those air defenses online yesterday.
Enemies appear red on the radar. Allies appear blue. Mission objectives appear green.
Thanks, game, for explaining that 5 missions in. Kinda figured that one out already.
Yeah, you kind of needed to know the radar stuff beforehand.
Yeah.
Kind of does you absolutely no good now.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, game.
Bastard. The other thing is, your progress is not reset on this.
Well, that's good.
Ow. There. Oh. Okay.
Sarge! We just need one more turret to stop the Noids cold!
Oh. Go away. I'm gonna head out of this. Yep, there it goes. I tried to cancel out of it, but I couldn't. Mother. Go away. Go off the ledge.
Mission accomplished. We'll take it from here, Sarge.
Agent Clank? You're even more impressive in person than you are on the holovid. And I must say, I've never seen a chauffeur fight like you do, son. Who says you can't find good help these days, right, Clank? Sasha's told me a lot about you. Don't get any ideas, kid. She is way out of your league. Sasha filled me in on the Quark situation. I'm told the man thinks he's a monkey?
He has lost his memory, sir.
Well, then you'll simply have to find it for him. We need our star player back in the game ASAP. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
My daughter tells me you're a man who's good with his hands, Ratchet.
Sir, I swear I never...
The city's laser shield went down during the attack. Now, we are defenseless without it. I sent out a repairman to fix it, but he disappeared. I need you to get that shield system back online.
Yes, sir. We're on it.
You'll need this refractor gadget to restore power to the city's defense grid. Those laser beams are red hot, so make sure you turn the refractor field on before you touch them. Good luck.
I figured. I unfortunately did not get a health refill. Good news is... that was a checkpoint, so...
The refractor will let you redirect later.
Give me 1 second, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Run my dog in since he's barking up a storm at something.
Ratchet.
weapon upgrade features a lock-on mod. To lock on to enemies, press and hold.
There should be a spider symbol somewhere in that room. Use the beam to lead the spider drone over the symbol, and then zap it with the laser.
Oh. I was half listening to her. I was just like, wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, right. I mean, just keep running the laser. That saves me the trouble.
Hey, look, it's Al. Got the shields up yet?
Silence! I am concentrating.
What the? That's a Quark vid comic.
Excuse me. It is a historically accurate interactive graphic novel.
How can you use the city's defense network?
Sure, it's historically accurate.
Simple. I bypassed the security server with a 626 hex matrix adapter and reprogrammed the graphic subprocessor.
No, I mean, it's... Clank, you speak, nerd.
It appears you have a feedback loop in the induction coils of your DB3 signal processor.
Impossible! I ran a recursive checksum on the signal matrix. Hey, there is a feedback loop. I don't know what happened to that.
May we borrow this vid comic?
Treat it gently. It is a first edition.
Perhaps this will help restore Quark's memory.
Yeah, we have to get Quark back.
Yeah.
Fucking joy. Also, I do not have mech boots. I didn't think I did. Well, since I have all the bullets, I might as well just keep grabbing weapons.
The infector fires nanovirus globules that infect enemies on contact. Infected enemies will attack and infect other enemies until the infection wears off.
Okay, so, the, that Shadow X listing might be right. It might actually be, according to a description, that I'm assuming is probably Amazon listing. It says... Assuming I don't have a cutscene here real quick. No, okay. It says, in this edition from the Heisei Kamen Rider Second Era, X-Aid Action Gamer Level 2 and Double Action Gamer Level XX, Left and R are recorded for the extremely popular Kamen Rider X-Aid. Also, from Showa Kamen Rider, we will have a lineup of Rider Man and Rider Machine. That is our favorite car. We will develop with 7 types, including an expanded parts set that contains each weapon part and replacement parts. So more or less how Shadow X works is box 1 is probably X-Aid level 2. Boxes 2 and 3 are the left and right of Double X. Since I assume it's that Double X and not the Chibi Body Double X. Box 3 will be Rider Man. 5 and 6 are his bike, which... Yeah, I'm pulling it up. Rolled right past it. Oh, that's just... Which is just generic dirt bike. And then the 7th one will be weapons and stuff, so it'll probably have all of Rider Man's arms, and I guess 2, maybe 2 E-slashers and the Gasicon Breaker in both its modes. I don't know what else it would be.
Watch and learn, Clank. This is how a real hero gets it done.
These are the real-life adventures of Captain Quark, the greatest superhero the galaxy has ever known.
Hey, this thing on?
Meticulously reconstructed by our crack research team with the aid of eyewitness accounts, bathroom gossip, wild speculation, and a magic 8-ball. In the early days of the 5th Solarian equinox, the Solana galaxy was terrorized by a notorious pirate known as Captain Blackstar.
Ahoy! Anybody else got a craving for fish and chips?
Though still in the prime of his
Although
youth,
I mentioned
Captain
Amazon
Quark
Japan could be where this
was
product description is coming
already a
from.
living legend.
Apparently it's not up on Amazon Japan.
However,
Strange.
no previous adventure
And it's not listed anywhere else, which makes me suspicious of this listing.
and his crew of
Or at
That
least
is
of this description,
That's
at
robotic
least.
pirate ghosts. Guess reading wasn't your subject.
Granted, if they do X-A, that would be the first time Shoto would have done something that explicitly was Soto.
is in the eye of the beholder.
picked up an officially licensed Quark token. Collect all the tokens in the level to earn a secret prize.
Also, the Quark levels.
Bling bling, baby! The red ones are worth 10 Quark tokens.
More or less, how do you like your Mario? Because this is just it. Ow. Ah, I missed one. Also, I'm taking a crap ton of damage because I'm not paying attention. Yep. Also, thankfully, it saved your tokens in between deaths, so... Ah, for fuck's sakes.
Old-timers say a giant robotic space eel haunts this ship. What a bunch of hooey. Press circle to fire my blaster. Hold down R1 and move the left analog stick for precision aiming.
Ah, shit. I think there's only 100 tokens. There's not any extra, so if you miss one, you have to go find it.
Oof.
Yeah. Granted, I don't think it was anything like special. I was tucked behind these.
I mean, that's good at least. But,
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, titanium bolt. Okay. And as you see, has gun the entire time, just punches everything.
A nice juicy health upgrade. Remember, cadets, there's one in every level.
Not jump up. Gun. Gun. Gun, gun. Require gun. Oh yeah, I also get tokens for every... You get bolts for every token you get.
I mean, I've worked on some real junk, but this one takes the cake. Pirate, ghost, robots. I mean, what do they think? We're idiots?
Hey, Professor, snap to it.
Once again, the citizens of the Solana Galaxy owed their lives to the dauntless courage of the remarkable man behind the cube. With great reluctance, Quark accepted a meager fee for his services and promptly donated the entire sum to the Quark for Tots Scholarship Fund, a charity providing makeovers and buxom bimbos for needy people named Quark.
I've got a big heart. Mr. President? Yes, I got the fruit basket, thanks. It turns out I'm allergic to prunes. Yeah, who knew? What? Blackwater City is under attack. Yes, sir, I'm on my way.
The exciting, all-true, right, adventures of Captain Quark continue in Episode 2.
He remembers all the times we wrecked his fucking crotch with this stupid gadget. And how much of a shithead he is. Although he won't acknowledge it, because Quark is eternally a shithead. Eternally a shithead.
Well,
there is no fixing that.
It appears Quark has regained his memory.
Hey, this dressing
That
room
kind
is
of
for a pig. What kind of
is
shoddy
funny.
religion are you people running?
That's him, all right.
He may need a while to adjust. In the meantime, I've got a mission that's perfect for you two. We've just learned of a prototype holographic device that can disguise the user as a Tyrannoid, even allowing him to speak Tyrannese.
Is it just me, or do you smell bananas?
Anyway, the device happens to be the grand prize on this week's Annihilation Nation. Check it out.
Tonight on Annihilation Nation, we feature an all-new Death Course. Let's meet tonight's victim. Oops, I mean contestant, Fred. Fred is a Gadgetron accountant who claims he once had a Morpho Ray go off in his pants. What a champ.
Okay, apparently the description is from Figa Oku. So that's from a Japanese website that has this, and that does all the would list all this information first, because it listed the new Shoto Pokemon and Digimon sets first there. So if it's listing that, then okay, that was I was just trying to get like source. I require source.
Yeah.
And
if
it's from that website, then I'm like, okay, that's legit. Then also, why is X8 coming, or why is Rider-Man coming with X8? Like, I know they've been doing these cross-era releases for the last couple, because the set before this, which is Shoto X10, is getting Super 1 Kabuto and Hyper Kabuto. And the set before that, I think that was 9. Was that the Amazon set? Yeah, they had the two Amazon, or they had Amazon Alpha and Omega from the Amazon series, and then Showa Amazon plus his bike. And then 8 was stronger, his charge-up form and Blade, so it fits what they've been doing for the last 3 sets. I just don't know what the theming is, if it's, hey, here's Rider-Man with X8 and IE brothers?
But most people know him as Secret Agent Clang's bumbling chauffeur. He hopes that disguising himself as a Tyrannoid will make him more attractive to the ladies. Hey, give a warm welcome to...
Because they try to have a theme with it, because, like, the Kabuto Super 1 one is space-themed. The Amazon ones is... they're all Amazons. And, the Stronger Blade one, I think, is because they're both Beetle-themed. Like, one's a Hercules Beetle, one's a Rhinoceros Beetle, which is an eternal rivalry thing in Japan.
To strafe L2 or R2 while running.
Oh. Let's go by a little bit.
This little guy can really move. This is gonna be exciting.
Like, I'm not gonna necessarily complain, because, hey, that's Rider-Man, that's the last of the Legendary 7 we needed. I'm just confused of why they're doing X8 unless... like, people requested it in the surveys and I'd just be like, alright, we'll do these two X8s. Button. Yeah, I got another big comic. Granted, I spotted that too when I pulled up the Shadow X11 listing, but I'm like, that's probably nothing. I didn't even think about it. I was just like, that's probably nothing. That's nothing important. So much for me getting credit for discovering something. For once. Right, that's also what happens when these things come up while I'm streaming. Did I mention that the whip has stupid amounts of AoE?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, more or less, I have a giant circle around me that is all hitbox every time I swing this.
Well then.
That's gonna... It's gonna get Inferno power and just start swinging. I'll pick up ammo. Also, one of the times, I wish I could hear the game a little bit better because there's an audible countdown for Inferno mode and for the Bolt Multiplier. I don't think there's a visual indicator for Inferno mode, but the Bolt Multiplier, the multiplier starts pulsing and it's about to run out. But it's far easier to go off the audio cue.
The infector will continue taking damage until the infection wears off. Hitting an enemy with multiple infector shots will make the infection last longer.
Oh, that's what infector does, okay. Poison plus mind controlled.
I don't believe it, folks.
Again, I think this is the game that finally established, hey, here's fun stupid weapons in Ratchet and Clank. Also, can you tell this game was made in the 90s?
Very much so.
Do not be alarmed, Sasha. That is Ratchet.
Oh, I see you won the Terror Guys. It's very convincing. Anyway.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, Epic, but your desperate need to
Quark personal log, entry 101301. After
Like, get people on your side for your dick-waving contest.
And revamped the Megacorp testing facility, I decided to focus
Now
my
what?
efforts on protecting the endangered
They're doing a
creatures of the
Fortnite Cup as
Florana
#free Fortnite Cup.
But when news arrived that Dr. Nefarious had
Ugh.
again risen to power, I knew where my true destiny lay. The training necessary to get back into tip-top shape has been exhausting, and my mind overflows with brilliant concepts. Though I still yearn for the bittersweet stench of my simian companions. The time has come to resume my duties.
Oh well, I'll at least point out that he missed the space on the third tweet for the thread about this, because the link doesn't work for the reference of who discovered the... on who found the description.
Quark in charge of the fight against Nefarious.
Ah.
Our new commander just called his first
He probably
team
hasn't
meeting.
noticed. I just looked over and it was on TweetDeck, and I was just like, oh, missed the space
I
there.
agree. This does not sound good.
I think the link still works, because I think the full link's there. Heck. I don't need to search. Just want to tab. Oh yeah, works. Fortunately, it's in the middle, so... I don't need bolts.
Come back anytime to compete for cash prizes.
Not what as much as I'm getting normally. Oops. Back to the Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh, and Helga, welcome to the Q-Force. You have been assembled here because each of you is an expert in your particular field. From Al's mastery of electronics to Skid's nerves of steel, to Helga's sensual powers of seduction. Each of you has shown that you are worthy to wear the Q. Years ago, I single-handedly defeated Dr. Nefarious, but like a rash on the galaxy's backside, he has flared up again. Our first mission will be to infiltrate the Doctor's top-secret base on planet Aquatos. Impossible, you say? Perhaps for a lesser strategist? Behold, my brilliant plan!
First, Ratchet and Clank will descend to the sea floor and wade through a series of tunnels flooded with waist-high raw sewage.
What?
Please hold your questions until the end of the presentation. After infiltrating the base, our agents will split up. Clank will enter the base's ventilation system, where he will locate and deploy this banana-guided autonomous monkey device, or the GAMD. Meanwhile, Ratchet will use his extensive knowledge of the Tyrannoid language and customs to win the trust of the bloodthirsty alien guards. Finally, our agents will make their way to Nefarious's personal office, steal everything that isn't nailed down, and exfiltrate the base completely undetected.
And what is everyone else doing?
That's crazy!
But it just might work.
Al's RoboShock. If I can't fix it, it ain't broke. Are we there yet? Ask me again later.
Also, I love how a tweet from someone else is like, oh hey, I don't have to track down soda with bad stickers. And I'm like, I mean, a glue stick fixed all my problems with the stickers. Just a regular old glue stick from Walmart for like $2 fixed it, so...
Ratchet, I urge
urgently need to know how the Quark versus Nefarious VidComic series ends. When are you going to play your new comic?
I probably. I don't remember. I'll do it anyway.
Don't you love it when you don't remember what to do?
I don't remember if it's required or not, is the problem.
I mean, makes sense.
Quark, Comic Episode 2, Ariba Amoeba. A new evil was gathering in the shadowy swamps of Blackwater City. A horrific breed of monsters known as amoeboids, born in the laboratories of a twisted scientist named Dr. Nefarious.
To think, they called me insane, Lawrence. We'll see who's insane when my pets have exterminated all life on this miserable planet!
That should clear things right up, sir. When Captain Quark encountered the amoeboids for the first time, he immediately executed Emergency Response Plan number 2.
Hey, wait just a minute.
Quark then proceeded to stall for time while he coordinated the city's defenses from the women's restroom
Makes sense.
Galaxy Burger.
Give me that thing, you lying no good. Right. Now where were we? From the moment I touched down, I knew the situation called for a head-on assault. Without hesitation, I rushed to do heroic battle with the monstrous
Oh, hey,
amoeboid
Charizard.
horde.
I like it, but it's too long. Also, out of curiosity, were you in Bluefin's Transformers stream the other day? They were announcing stuff for whatever event they're doing for Transformers.
I wasn't.
Well, I dropped in to listen, and I heard Charizard's name get called out and when they were talking comments from people, and I was just like, wait a minute. That Charizard that hangs out in our stream, or is it just someone who has a very similar sounding name?
Alright, now for the fancy stuff. Press X while I'm in the air near a wall to see my awesome wall kick move.
They said Charizard 450, and I'm just like... Same person?
At that point, probably.
Okay, you were there. Okay, I thought you were there, but I couldn't find you in either the Periscope or the YouTube chat. So I guess you're on the Twitter for that. I don't know where all Bluefin's streams go besides those two. Unless it was also on Twitch, but I don't think I got a Twitch notification for that stream. Oh, was Twitch? Oh. I must have missed the notification that they went live on Twitch. Makes sense. Ah. Shit. I missed the elevator. Come back. I'm not really. I don't know. That depends. Right, I'm trying to think of a long transformation that I do like, and all the ones are not as long as that, because I think it's as long as Grand Geo's. Yeah, I think it is as long as Grand Geo's. Yeah, if you love Grand Geo's, you'll like all of them because they are all stupidly long. Have you listened to just base sabers like Brave Dragon, or you can listen to like all the ones we've got access to at the moment? Shit, looking. Elevator, come back! Thank you. Ah. Drop my jump. I dropped it super bad. Of course, I don't want to get into say too many specifics since I was going blind on them. Oh shit. Missed the platform. And I missed that platform.
Just missing all the platforms.
It was the same platform too.
Ah.
Oh, I will say I'm disappointed that the all three Wonder Ride books are the exact same sound-wise. There is no difference between them.
That kind of sucks.
Although, when I first heard it, I thought it said 01 Zaya, and I'm like, what? I'm entirely confused. But it's 01 Rider, and I'm like, okay, I'm just hearing this wrong. Good! Of course, thankfully, the Rider Wiki has translations up for everything, so you can actually see what the damn books are saying. Yeah, I think it just... Doesn't it treat them all as the same? Or no, it doesn't treat them all the same because it recognizes all three different ones. But I think they all still share like the same, like front and back of the of the sound.
Had no choice but to
I think.
flee Blackwater City in disgrace.
You've not seen the last
I might be wrong.
I will have my
I know I've heard it. I've heard that, and I've heard the like Dragon Lion, like Peter, and I think Dragon Lion. Bleh, Jack, I think.
Sooner than he realized. For a true hero like Captain Quark will stop at nothing in the
Yeah, the
name
final
of
attack will
justice.
recognize the different ones.
What? I held my breath.
Well, I think it's just going off the names of the books like it does for everything else. Because 01's is Hidden No Hidden? I believe that's the name of it. More or less Hidden Story. And then the Ames one is... Ames Animal Files, and then... I forget what the Metsubo Genrai one is. Or what the full name for that one is. Yeah, it's recognizing it off that.
I couldn't help but notice that you aren't wearing your regulation. Q-Force tights.
It's actually Hirobi, not Jin.
Incoming call. Oh no.
Clank, Bubby, you're killing me!
Excuse me?
Well, it's also weird because the 011, when it's opened, it's just the arm. There is no helmet there.
I am currently occupied with a mission
Uh,
of galactic security.
Right. I get it.
I don't
You want a
know.
bigger trailer? Done.
Yeah, it's technically Hirobi.
I need my stuff
Yeah,
on the
it's
set
armor,
right
helmet,
now.
helmet, arm, armor. Arm, helmet, helmet, arm, and then just full arm for the 011. Which makes me wonder what the other Legend Rider ones are, because we're getting like double through Geo plus Kuga and Decade before December. So I don't know if they'll all be in the Fairy Tail slot. So they'll all be like the 011. Or specifically the 011. Yeah. But I don't know if if like the rest of the Legend Rider books are gonna be 3 books, or they're gonna be 1 book, or just 1 book. It's one of those questions of like, okay, because the 01 book is it's a pre-order bonus for the driver, and then the Ames and Metsubo Genrai ones are from the candy toy set at the moment, which is why they don't have a docking sound effect. Which is entirely stupid.
Skid?
That they don't even have a docking sound effect. Or no sound effects in general.
Black Ops are my specialty. I figured you guys could use my help.
Well, the Peter one is DX, and so is Brave Dragon. Like, those two are technically DX at the moment.
Hacker? Oh, well,
But the others, like, I think Lion's in that set, because it's Lion, Jack, Ames, and Metsubo Genrai. Those are all the Candy Toy ones. But right now, we only have, like, a DX Brave Dragon and a DX Peter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Legend Riders, we only have Candy Toys at the moment. Like, toy listings we have at the moment say that the Legend Riders are going to get DX releases. Or probably some of them are going to get DX releases, I'm not sure. I'd have to go pull that up. All of them probably won't, because not all of the Legend Rider stuff gets DX treatment these days, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's still more Candy Toy and Gashapon Legend Rider stuff. Oh, okay, you're supposed to do that. I'm like, I don't have the Trespasser, or whatever that I'm supposed to slot in there. Of course, now that we have the driver and like everyone's getting their drivers at the moment, now the question is, how long will it be till someone hacks this driver and tells us everything that's programmed in it? Since it's RFID chips this time. Which I feel like would be easier than it was for back in the day with Wizard, because RFID stuff is like really common now. You can get, like, programmable chips off Amazon for, like, $5.
True.
I know that because I was wanting to do a more or less a portable amiibo scanner that could also store all my amiibo data. So you can have all that on the go with my Switch, or with your Switch.
Press square to dive and X to rise. Press harder to dive or rise faster.
It's entirely possible, like, someone already did more or less an amiibo scanner for a shelf. Like, it did scan an amiibo, play a sound effect, and, or it would play the name of the, or do the announcement from Smash, and then play a related song from Smash for that character.
Yeah, and it'd basically be similar to that.
Yeah.
You just have to figure out a way to handle the data. would be the thing?
It would probably all be on like an Arduino or a Raspberry Pi, because it'd all just be stored on there.
Well, what I'm meaning, though, is you'd also have to figure out how big the data is.
Yeah.
You might not have enough storage space to do it as like a backup situation.
Yeah.
It's one of those, I don't know, it depends on if the data is like kilobytes or if it's like gigabytes kind of deal. I would probably lean towards megabytes biggest, but
yeah.
It's one of those that depends. Because if you're talking about it can store gigabytes of data, then yeah, you're not going to be able to store all of them.
I mean, it wouldn't have to, for me at least, it would have to store every single Amiibo in existence. It would just have to store my collection. And even then, the only ones that have to store data on it would be the Smash ones, really. Because all the others are more or less scans, aren't they? Oh no, the Splatoon ones store data.
Oh yeah.
But everything else is a scan.
Okay, technically though, they all store data on who they belong to.
Oh yeah, true.
So you would have to at least handle that. But that's probably small.
I would think the little Arduino I have, because it was one I was programming on for our Pancake Maker for Final Project, and that's a fairly large file to run a Pancake Maker and all that stuff, and the menus and everything. So
like I said, it more depends on how big the data is.
Yeah. Still want to do that, I just have to like get all the materials for it and stuff. And see if I can get it to work. Another thing of, I would like to do this if I had the money for it. And I've also been kind of wanting Raspberry Pi now. Or for the RetroPie stuff. Since there's not an Arduino equivalent. At least not that I found. At least I don't think there's an equivalent. And what is it? It's on Amazon. There's a starter kit for Raspberry Pi that is the board you need and all the wires and stuff, and it's like $40. And it has a case and everything. Like, let me pull that up. I have it wishlisted on Amazon. There it is. Oh, my bad. 120. It's 120, but that's like an 8 gig RAM one. It comes with a case, fan, switch, HDMI cables, 32 gigabyte micro SD. And it's all in a case. I'll show this on screen. And like, this is what you need, from what I've read for RetroPie.
I think if I do one, I want to kind of go all out with it, kind of deal.
Yeah. Of course, technically, you can fit one of those in an NES cartridge. My mom found a Facebook video of it once and showed it to me, and it was all in it all fit in an NES cartridge. Like all your ports and everything could just come out the back of like the slot on the NES cartridge. That's why I had the thought of, well, you know, GDQ always does those those cartridges for their marathons that aren't like, they don't have anything in them, like they're just a display case or just for display purposes. Get one of those and put all of it in there, because I would want a case for it.
Shh, Clank, did you hear that?
But I kind of like this box case better.
Hey, dudes, I forgot to feed my goldfish. I'll see you back at the...
Well, if it ain't two of my best customers.
Slim Cognito? What are you doing down here?
I had a small run-in with the cops concerning a suck.
Also, I see the problem of why we've not heard from Team Ryder. They're busy with not just the Transformers event, they're doing the Gundam event this week.
Anyway, I needed to find a less conspicuous place to do business. I take it you
So, they're kinda busy. Because also, two people that are on Team Ryder are doing stuff for this Gundam event, so I'm like, I see, you're busy. Makes sense.
I mean, I get it. But at the same time, I'm like, it'd be nice to at least be like, hey, there is stuff planned. Like, I can also see the other side of that argument. Because it would be nice for them to just be like, hey, look, we do have stuff planned. We just can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Because at least then that would keep everyone like, oh, okay, well, they're going to do something. Instead, this almost kind of feels like they're just dodging. Like they know that everyone wants something out of it, but we're not getting anything.
There's the ventilation shaft. We must split up here.
I mean, quite frankly, I would be perfectly fine if they just said, yeah, we've got stuff coming. It'll just be a little while.
I will assist you if I can.
Also, we might have hit a small snag with Soto for Saber, because Volume 4 is described as kind of a blind box, which would be the first time this has happened, but... I doubt that would be the case, but... that's not their style ever for this stuff. But that's like... that's 4 cases... that's 4 sets deep. Shit. Which, for comparison... I will pull up my compendium real quick. X8, that was... technically February, but X8 started in November. And that's like Hunter Gamer, Ghost Gamer, Level 2 Bakusho Bike, and a Bugster Virus. Builds was Octopus Light, Pirate Russia, and the Bike. Geo's was O's Armor, Kuga Armor, Kabuto Armor, Blade Armor, Kiva Armor, and the bodies for those. And 01's was Shining Assault Hopper, Assault Wolf, Metal Build, Phantom Build. Is that it? Wait, was that REI 04? Okay, yeah, no. No, that's right. So more or less December releases, so... eh. Of course it is.
I mean, why wouldn't it be timed? You act like it would be easy or something.
I didn't think it'd be that tightly timed. This is a little bit on the tight side.
Ah.
No monkeying around. Monkeying. Ahem. We are on an important mission.
Clank, that little sucker will chase bananas any place you shoot him. Give it a try.
By the way, you can punch Monkey. It was also on Q-Force because... why would he not be, I guess?
Clank, if the guards discover you, just shoot a banana and have the monkey distract them.
And yes, that is how we get around this shit, is fucking shove the monkey at him, be like, shoot the monkey!
That makes sense.
Ratchet, I found some online instructions for the Tira guys. Let's see. When you speak to a Tyrannoid, you should see a holographic display. Just tap or hold the correct button as it moves across your display. Watch what you say, though. These guys have really nasty tempers.
And yes, this is more or less a rhythm game now. Fuck's sakes. What? Oh, for fuck's sakes. How long do I have to hold this?
Forever. That would suck if that was actually the case.
Yeah, totally not a Lombax, even though you'd be looking out for one of those. Shit. Too early. So it's fine, the monkey's invincible. Ah, for fuck's sake. Monkey, stand on button, please. Thank you. Now get your butt over here. Destroy. Alright, come my children. I'll deal with that. That's how you know how gadget bots work. Third game with these, I'm well aware. Ow. Ow. Everybody likes Secret Agent Clank. Enough that he got his own spin-off game. I'm not kidding, by the way. That's one of the PSP titles.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Ah, for fuck's sakes! I held that down as long as I was supposed to.
Well, apparently the game said you did.
Apparently. I'm holding it down, just... It's a second too long. I love how saying definitely not a Lombax is just the key. Just don't say just say I'm definitely not a Lombax and they'll believe you every time.
But of course.
Well, what took you so long?
Clank, what are you doing here? You're supposed to meet me on the surface.
I thought I would help.
Well, you can give me a hand searching Dr. Nefarious's office. Let's see it. Oh, look at this. The complete Secret Agent Clank Holovid collection. This guy's your biggest fan.
That is rather disturbing.
Also, that's a lot of gaps for a complete collection.
Perhaps Al can decode it.
Great. Let's get back to the Phoenix.
Well, maybe everything's not released yet.
You know what? You're probably right. I'd honestly believe that. Also, I love how this is back in the day when there was still a belief of, oh yeah, people will have physical media forever.
Yeah, how'd that work?
I mean, people do, companies don't. That's the difference.
True. I guess.
Does a company rather make you pay forever for a piece of media rather than once and be done?
Oh, it's you two again. Right on schedule. This here's one of the nastiest, smelliest sewers in the galaxy. Most guys wouldn't set foot in a place like this, but me? I just can't get enough.
Right. Well, we were just passing through. You can get back to whatever you were doing.
Hey, if you find any sewer crystals, I'll pay you for them in bolts. I'm making something special for the missus.
Sewer crystals. We'll keep that in mind.
Also, here's how you get some more bolts.
Ah, fresh from the bowels of a king amoeboid.
I don't remember if this reward gets affected by the multiplier. I don't think it does. Also, this is just one big ass maze. To find 99 goddamn sewer crystals. No, I did that once. I don't want to do it again. Also, you don't have to get any more than you will have to, than you want to, for bolts.
Sorry to disturb your work, sir, but you may want to know that your impenetrable secret base on Aquatos has been penetrated.
Impossible!
If you say so, sir. They apparently stole some sort of data disk. Well, I must be off now. Dirty laundry and whatnot.
Who is responsible for this outrage?
I believe it was a Captain Quark or something.
Oh, Janice, you'll always be the love of my life.
You really should have that looked at.
That moron could never hope to match wits with the likes of me.
If anyone can beat a moron at his own game, it's you, sir. He has, however, assembled a group of elite agents known as the Q-Force.
What? This Q-Force must be stopped. Destroy them! Eradicate them! Annihilate them all!
It's on my to-do list, right after folding your undergarments.
Don't ask me why Nefarious has clothes even though he's not wearing clothes.
I mean, for reasons.
Well, team, I believe some congratulations are in order. After all, my plan worked even more perfectly than expected. Well?
Way to go, dude.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my job. Now that I know where the Tyrannoids are coming from, I can put a stop to this alien menace once and for all. With utter disregard for my own safety, I've drawn up an ingenious plan for an attack on Tyrannosis. First, I shall humbly step aside, allowing Ratchet to free fall down and take out the mortar launchers at the landing site. Once the mortars have been silenced, the dropship will make its descent. Next, Ratchet will take the assault vehicle from the dropship, make his way to the 4 plasma cannon turrets, and destroy them. Once the turrets have been knocked out, Ratchet will personally lead the assault on the main enemy base. All right, let's get to it! Yes, you there in the front.
Yeah, hi. I was just wondering, what are the rest of you gonna be doing while I'm down there getting blasted?
We'll be monitoring the situation closely from here. Actually, we'll be down at the lunch buffet on Deck 5. It's Meatloaf Day. But we'll be rooting for you every step of the way.
Yeah, man, we got your back.
Yeah, the plan is excellent.
This is why we don't need Quark.
A new suit of armor is available at the Gadgetron armor vendor.
Ratchet, that that new armor suit for sale at the vendor.
Shut up, Al. Thank you. It's 60. Of course it is. There's the timing for, just boosting as fast as you need. Or getting a bit more movement out of that without doing what I assume the speedrun strat is, which is probably something incredibly stupid. I know we have jump dash forever, so it's probably something along those lines. By the way, you can take enough damage in this segment to die. Because you are incredibly not invincible during... like so. You are not invincible. You can die to this if you get hit enough times. And you just start over from the top.
Well.
Also, as you notice, the Suck Cannon does have an upgrade, so you can make it better. It's the most obnoxious gun in the world to try to upgrade. Probably focus on the good stuff. That will actually kill you enemies when I need them to be dead.
You got stuff that'll actually kill enemies when they need to be dead?
Yep. That's enough from Robot Buddy. Damn it. I walked into it. I want the vendor robot. Please stop getting in the way. Seems like I had to reset the stream. They have had all sorts of problems.
I mean, that's to be expected.
Yeah. The Yakuza runner actually got disconnected from Discord. And no one was able to tell him.
Ooh.
He was... fortunately, he was going to throw it over to donations because it was like nothing was going on in his segment. And he was just like, no one can hear me. I guess I gotta fill airtime now.
I'm coming in on the dropship now.
And then the person that was reading donations had to come back and be like, hey, I'm probably talking over you. We'll be right back real quick. Or, we'll fix this in a second. Hang on. So while the run is still happening, I guess it was just like, shit, we gotta fix this.
Well, that's okay. The Sonic the Hedgehog run yesterday, they kind of horribly goofed up. Basically, the runner was known under a different name for a few minutes there. And the timer wasn't going. It's like, I don't know what they did on that one, but that was all their end.
Hold circle to target multiple enemies with the spitting. Try customizing your
I mean,
select in the
it's
pause
it's
menu.
kind of hard to run stuff like that. I can't fault them for that.
They've never had to do a marathon like this at this scale.
Yeah. But at the same time, let's be real, they always have problems.
Yeah.
Always. Also, I find it immensely funny. Chat knows that they cut streams each day to make it easier to highlight. It's just long enough to cut the stream. Yet they will freak out every time. It's like, really?
Oh,
we go through this every event. This is nothing new.
I also ended up linking the archive to the Soda Pop Discord just to be like, hey, if there's a run you wanted to see and you missed it, it's over here eventually. I don't know if anyone would want that. Since do they get anything off YouTube ad revenue? That goes towards anything?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I'm just like, well, they upload everything to YouTube, so they get ad revenue. Does that go to, like, maintenance and stuff for them, or does that go to charity? Charities?
Maybe that's just like for maintenance.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would think, because that would kind of be hard to factor in.
Like, I know bits and subs go towards Doctors Without Borders during the marathon.
Yeah, but that's easy to figure out. Twitch breaks all that down.
Yeah.
YouTube, it might be a month before you wind up even realizing what you would make off of it. So I feel like that would be one of those that probably don't add that to any counts just because of that. I could be wrong.
Yeah. It makes sense if they didn't. I was just like, you know, I never thought about that.
I feel like that would be too much overhead, though, to try to be that forward thinking with it. Granted, an easy way of doing that would be just any revenue generated between events goes to the next one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Granted, I've heard that YouTube's being incredibly shitty with a certain set of ads at the moment, and yeah, I'm not surprised. YouTube being shitty? Oh, the fuck you say?
Who would have thought of that?
Yeah. Ah. Alright, get down. Getting out before it blows up and takes me with it. Also, I don't know what I did to take damage there. Now remember what this is. Oh, that's what the Perseverance form is. So there's trophies all around the game that you pick up for various characters. Okay. Oh, I got the thing before I got up there. I don't need it anymore. Bye, monkey. Oops.
Time to finish the job, Ratchet. Get moving.
I was about to say, this is a boss arena. Hi. Thank you for the ammo. I don't know why we need this first-person segment with boss, but okay. Nefarious. And we're done.
Captain Quark, first you made another miraculous comeback. Now you've defeated the Tyrannoids in a spectacular battle on their own planet. How do you explain your recent success?
Courage, compassion, dashing good looks, iron hard abs! Seriously, though, to be a true hero of heroes, you need more than loads of charisma and a brilliant tactical mind. I couldn't have done it without these massive guns! Mwah! Mwah!
Shoot him. Shoot him.
Glad
No
to see
one will
made it
charge
through in
you.
one piece, Ratchet. You must have quite a story to tell.
No one will ever notice. No one will care.
It was the biggest Tyrannoid you've ever seen. Big as a Star Cruiser and packing twice as much firepower. There was no escape. He was coming right at me. Closer, closer. Oh, what am I gonna do, right? Closer, even closer. Click, click. My blaster jammed.
No way! What happened next?
Yes, go on. We're all riveted.
So, this is the mighty Q-Force I've heard so much about. Pathetic! I could obliterate the lot of you, and they wouldn't even mention it in Supervillain Weekly.
True, sir, but you have done the fashion world an enormous service.
And as for you, Agent Clank, I have far grander plans for you. All right, Lawrence, you can turn it off now.
Oh, may I, sir? What a treat.
Al, come in.
Yellow.
Someone just transmitted a hologram onto the ship. I need to know where the signal came from.
Let's see. Backtracing the signal. Six-path alpha key encryption? Amateurs. I got it. It came from a facility on planet Dax. Accessing their computer files.
Planet Dax?
Aha! I found something suspicious. Patching it through now.
Tonight, we take a journey inside the enigmatic mind of our galaxy's foremost evil genius, Dr. Nefarious. We'll take a tour of this secret facility on planet Dax, home to some of the galaxy's most insidious superweapons, including the dreaded Rainbow Afrolyzer. Dr. Nefarious, we've all enjoyed your past work, but how do you respond to critics who say your latest galactic schemes are just more of the same?
I will annihilate them!
Lawrence,
Tell us a bit about this top-secret superweapon being constructed on planet Dax.
Well, super is such a strong word. For that matter, weapon may be a tad overdoing it. We do, however, have a lovely view of the ocean at sunset.
Is Dr. Nefarious poised on the brink of galactic domination, or is this super weapon just the latest in a series of maniacal pipe dreams? Stay tuned for more from Supervillain Weekly!
Whatever Nefarious is doing on Dax, it can't be good.
We'll check it out.
You're welcome.
So, you've come back to disgrace my training course once again, hmm?
Actually, we were hoping we could just pick up the gadgets and split.
We have a spaceship to catch.
Ha! You slackers are always looking for the easy way out. When you can pass the course, you can have the device.
I figured. Okay. I'm probably actually going to stop there tonight. I am going to have to get up early tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow should be Avengers Beta. By the way, Tommy, did you preload that?
Nope.
Okay, I got it preloaded, so...
I'm gonna have to get it. I'll probably download it tomorrow at some point.
It takes a while. Just for reference.
How big is it?
I think it's in the 30 gig range.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Okay. I think it took me like 2 hours to get it set up.
I was gonna say, if it's too big, I might have to delete some stuff first. But yeah.
Let's see, it was 30 gigs. I'm pulling up Steam in the background. Yeah, tomorrow's that, and Fall Guys, I think I have on there. It's probably Fall Guys. It'll be Fall Guys anyway. I still haven't sat down and done,
To be fair, you haven't really updated the schedule, so I've just kind of been leaving what you've had.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I kind of leave your stuff to you because I don't know what you plan. And I don't want to say that you're doing something that you might not be.
27,655 megabytes. I assume that's like 30 gigs.
Right around it, yeah.
I don't remember the exact conversion. Yeah, that and Fall Guys tomorrow. Ninjala in the podcast Saturday. And Clue and Original Series Sunday. So, like we're saying, drop a follow, appreciate it. Chip away at that affiliate go. Add TGC on Twitter, get updates on Local Live, !Discord and chat, get your Discord link, drop by, say hi. Well, see you tomorrow.